night. Stoner riffs pound, rhythm takes hold. Welcome to the abyss, let the tale unfold. The mix fix is here, time to break the chains. Your mind will melt, can't escape these flames. The mix fix, groove and doom collide. Get your fix, ride the cosmic tide. Streams of power, darkness entwined. Tune in now, leave reality behind. The mix fix, groove and doom collide. Get your fix, ride the cosmic tide. Streams of power, darkness entwined. Tune in now, leave reality behind. The mix fix, groove and doom collide. Get your fix, ride the cosmic tide. No mercy, no light, only raw might. Prepare your soul for an endless night. Stoner riffs pound, rhythm takes hold. Welcome to the abyss, let the tale unfold.
Like an idiot. I did not. Adjust my camera. I would have been talking while you look at my dog and my cat in the bed. Well, maybe not. They're too dark for the camera to pick them up. Yeah. I'll commence with the game shortly.
I want to feel me in you, fill me up with you. I need to feel me in you, fill me up with you. I can feel me in you, please fill me up with you. I'll come inside you, please come inside me too. Baby, we're electric, the groove is tight. It feels so good, it feels so right. We're so high, we're gonna get higher. Burn the night down, we are the fire. Baby, we're electric, the groove is tight. It feels so good, it feels so right. We're so high, we're gonna get higher. Burn the night down, we are the fire. I'm down to find out, baby, if you're down to fuck around, honey. Tonight you're in luck. Do you wanna be the 6, wanna be the 9? Either way, we both get ahead and a little behind. So here's to us, and here's to lust. Here's to ass, feel the thrust. I'm down to find out, baby, if you're down to fuck. If you're not, I guess we're out. I get out.
Yeah, I swear. Gonna get to the game. But first, first, got to get the snack. And if we're going to talk about the vampire politics, we might as well talk about some of our own politics. But first, we have the sexy party while I eat a salad. But not that kind of salad. No, an actual salad. An actual salad. I will not be eating ass on this stream. Well, not on this particular stream. Not that I wouldn't on another stream. This is my own original song.
Well, the sun's gone down, but I'll be up all night. Yeah, my skin's on fire and the vibe is feeling right. Dress my best to take it all, feeling all kinds of free. If you're ready, I'm ready. Ooh, give it all to me. Pull on up, baby, come right on inside. Engine's hot, babe, and we got all night to ride. Take it slow, oh, don't wanna go too fast. Take all the back roads and make it last. I'm down to find out, baby, if you're down to fuck around, babe. Oh, tonight you're in luck. Back it up to the front, honey, come in the rear. You can park it like you want it in here. I want to ride till I can't ride anymore. Then flip it over, take it down to the floor. Mix it up, babe, everybody gets a turn tonight. I'm hard and ready, and you know my ass is tight. Sparks are flying, baby, sweat is dripping. Come together, baby, slide in and slip it. Our minds ain't the only thing we're blowing. Fill each other up until we're overflowing. I'm down to find out, baby, if you're down to fuck around. Oh, tonight you're in luck. Open your mouth, I'm dripping salty and sweet. Don't stop until you taste the heat. I want to feel me in you, fill me up with you. I need to feel me in you, fill me up with you. I can feel me in you, please fill me up with you. I'll come inside you, please come inside me too. Baby, we're electric, the groove is tight. It feels so good, it feels so right. We're so high, we're gonna get higher. Burn the night down, we are the fire. I'm down to find out, baby, if you're down to fuck around, honey. Tonight you're in luck. Do you wanna be the 6 or wanna be the 9? Either way, we both get ahead and a little behind. So here's to us, and here's to lust. Here's to ass, feel the thrust. I'm down to find out, baby, if you're down to fuck. If you're not, I guess we're out of fucking luck.
gonna get high up. Burn the night down. We are the fire. We're electric. The groove is tight. It feels so good. It feels so right. We're so high. We're gonna get higher. Burn the night down. We are the fire. I'm down to find out, baby, if you're down to fuck around, honey. You're in luck. Do you wanna be the 6 or wanna be the 9? Either way, we both get ahead and a little behind. So here's to us. Here's to lust. Here's to ass. Feel the thrust. I'm down to find out, baby, if you're down to fuck. If you're not, I guess we're out of fucking luck.
They wheeled him in, his chest caved. They wheeled him in, his chest caved tight.
Another original song of mine.
Insurance man said no,
Not
not
tonight.
tonight. We're checking codes, it's protocol. But your deductible's way too small. Meanwhile, his breath turned shallow and gray. The
Insurance man smiles, this is the way.
Patients plead with
With automated lines,
while lobbyists
sip their vintage wines.
Deny,
Delay, decompose.
That's how the ledger grows. A human life's just ink and rose. Deny, delay, decompose. The CEO
Bought his second yacht
with
with grandma's pills and a family plot.
Your coverage capped. It's
Sad to say,
but cash comes first
in the USA.
Your mother cries as the bills
Pile high. Her baby's meds cost her last goodbye.
Can't pay
Bit
this
of this money will garnish your wage.
Welcome to healthcare's
Gilded cage.
Deny,
Delay, decompose.
That's how the profits flow. They take your blood while they steal your soul.
Deny, delay, decompose.
Oh, the corporate hustlers,
Hustlers, they know the trick.
Keep
Keep you on hold while the clock ticks quick.
You're not a patient, you're just a cost,
And your loss is their gain, sports car exhaust.
They call the coroner while you're still warm. Slave for
Pay
pay
is the corporate norm.
Your skin's been sold, your blood's on loan. Waiting for a buyer for your bones. In the morgue you'll be debt-free, but they charge your children the burial fee. The reaper wears a business suit, and America is his favorite route. Deny, delay, decompose. Pockets empty, but you're rich in woes. Last of your family left to go. Deny, delay, decompose. decompose. The hardest game the devil knows. Your loss is the cost while the profit grows. Deny, delay, decompose. So grab a pitchfork, light the flames, burn down the house
that runs these games.
No more excuses, no
No
more
more lies. When a CEO dies, no one cries.
Fuck all the way out. Big bullet boy barking, talking. Fucked all the way off.
Big man fucking talking shit all night.
Crime
About who's woke, preaching white makes right.
Sitting on the park, kissing rich man's ass. You're not just a sheep, you're a snake in the grass.
I need you to fuck all the way off.
Take your lies and your trash and fuck
Fuck all the way off.
Take your childish games
And fuck all the way off. Yeah. Fuck all the way off. I need you to fuck all the way off.
Take the bigot bullshit and
Fuck all the way off.
just catch fire and
Fuck all the way off. Yeah.
fuck all the way off. Attacking queer kids peeping in
In people's pants. Policing cocks and pussies with your creepy fucking rants. Racist, fascist hog in a suit. You're a hood bitch, and we see your salute. I need you to fuck all the way off. Your lies and your trash and fuck all the way off. Games and fuck all the way off. Yeah. Fuck all the way off. I need you to fuck all the way off. Bigger bullshit and fuck all the way off. Catch fire and fuck all the way off. Yeah. Fuck all the way off.
And fuck all the way off. Just catch fire and fuck all the way off. Yeah, fuck all the way people, fuck them too. Fuck your belief, fuck that too. Fuck your whole self, fuck you. Fuck everything about you. Fuck all the way off. I was wandering down the
Highway feeling low when a man in black boots seller. Come on, let's go.
Said I got me a fiddle and a truth to tell. Then he cracked a big
Grin and began to wail. Oh, lady, you lady, who you lady? It just might take you
If you're tired of the righteous lying through
to their teeth. Lift up your voices with the devil and me. Son, he just got this person all wrong. Where the sinners belong. Teach them real good. It's a preacher man praying on the babes in the wood.
Just might take you if you're sick of the liars and their holy decree. Lift up your voices with the devil and me. He said they cursed me and damned me, called me the foe, but I never once told a poor soul where to go. I brought them the light, let them find their own way. Funny how it's the righteous that get led astray. Well, the flames started rising, but I felt no fear, 'cause hell has a whole lot of preachers down here with the big gold crosses and their wallet stuff. Looks like old Lucy called all their bluffs. Well, the road to heaven's paved with gold and lead. The poor left starving while kids are shot dead. So go clutch your Bible, go kneel and obey. I'll dance with the devil as we wail away. Yodelay, yodelay, ooh, yodelay. Hell's running out of room. If you're tired of their hate and hypocrisy, lift up your voices with the devil and me. Yodelay, 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 ooh, yodelay, 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 ooh, ooh, ooh.
I don't even know what flavor it is.
They say
Lucifer's a liar, but the truth is plain to see.
He brought the light of knowledge while they just peddle
Oh, misery.
They burn the books, they chain the minds, they crucify the free, while claiming they're the righteous ones and trampling on the meek. But I've seen the crosses burn at night under hoods that hide the shame, and I've watched them use his holy words to justify their hate and blame.
I'd rather be damned,
stand beside the
morning star, than kneel before a God who lets him go this far.
If spreading truth and
Justice makes me the devil's man, then light the flames of hell, I'd rather be damned.
Beelzebub, don't judge the color
Of your skin,
He don't need a Bible
to say love is never sin.
But pastors scream of Sodom while they hide their wicked deeds, protecting all their predators, ignoring children's pleas. And they hail their savior draped in flags and buzz around him like flies. But Mammon's throne is made of light, and theirs is made
out of lies.
I'd rather be damned, walk with old Nick through the flames, than bow to hypocrites who use a holy name. If punishing the wicked
Puts me in his clan, then light the flames of hell, I'd rather be damned.
Satan wasn't in the churches where they hung
The noose and sang.
It wasn't him in Charlottesville with tiki torches all in flames. He didn't storm the Capitol screaming out God's name. No, he isn't at the country club where bad men play their twisted games. Zazel, Shaitan,
Abaddon, call him what you will.
He's the scapegoat for their evil, yet he's never
Never made a kill.
While the pious wage their holy wars, the hatred spreads and laughs at all their pride. I'd rather be damned, stand beside the morning star, than kneel before a God who lets them go this far. If spreading truth and justice makes me the devil's man, then light the flames of hell, I'd rather be damned. So call me a sinner, a heretic, a beast, but I'll never break bread with rats and buzzards while they feast. If hell's for the woke, well, I'm not ashamed. I'll gladly kiss the devil and dance in his flames.
Let's shit on the people who make me feel this way for a minute. I think we should. Let's shit on. Let's start off. Who are we gonna shit on first? I mean, we don't shit on anybody. They shit on themselves. They really, really do. They shit on themselves. Holy shit on themselves. Yes, they shit all over themselves. And we point the camera and laugh while they're shitting on themselves. We shit. No, we don't shit. Excuse me. They shit on themselves. Yes, they shit all over themselves. They shit on themselves. Yes, they do.
And Crockett.
While some Republicans are defending President Trump's actions, my next guest is apologizing to the world. Jasmine Crockett is a Democratic congresswoman from Texas and sits on the House Oversight and Judiciary Committees. And I'm awfully glad to have you here because I read what you said, apologizing to the world. And I want to go deeper into it because you said, I'm sorry that the bright light America used to be is dimming. Why did that whole interaction seem to be so distant for you?
It's been a long day, but in short, bullies ain't shit. I don't care what title you hold. This isn't some long-gone reality TV show or a failed casino. This is war. How dare a draft-dodging dumb dupe humiliate an ally and berate an actual brave man who has actually been on a battlefield for his people? Let me say this to the world. I am sorry that the bright light America used to be is dimming. It is. It's dimming because we have let absolute dimwits infiltrate the top of our government purely because a large portion of our society are brainless racists and bigots. They're trash. I mean, like, seriously, MAGA, from the top down, from the bottom up, the voters and the people they vote for, they are garbage. They are filth. I won't even say human filth because they don't really qualify to be fully human. They're creatures. They're some sort of mutant made up of fecal matter and stupidity. I mean, MAGA is a cult for the dumbest pussy-ass bitches of the world. Really is. It is a cult for weakness. It's a cult where little sissy little crybabies pretend they're tough because they're in a huge mob and they threaten to bust out and get violent. Personally, I say, let them bust out and get violent. I invite them to bust out and get violent because I've got a remedy for that and I will use it. And if they do bust out and get violent, when the smoke clears, as long as law enforcement does their job and our troops do their job, when the smoke clears, there won't be enough MAGA voters left to reelect someone like that for a long, long time. I mean, let's teach them the same damn lesson we taught them in the Civil War. Let's teach them the same damn lesson we taught them in World War II.
For what the U.S. stands for.
Besides the fact that we're talking about an ally, we're talking about Ukraine, a country that was invaded. First, it started off with trying to change the facts. We don't live in a world of alternative facts, trying to change the reality of who invaded who. After we kept saying that Trump was nothing but Putin's puppet, we kept saying that he was palling around with Putin. We've said it all kinds of ways. But this comes at the heels of the UN voting with Russia. This also then is an opportunity for Trump to show that, no, America knows who our friends are and we're going to stand with those friends. And unfortunately, he decided that he wanted to talk about his clothes. Now, maybe this is because Trump never wanted to go serve his country. And right now, the only service that he's giving to us is driving our country apart. But I'm sorry, when you're at war, you're not worried about your outfit. That is what we call a privilege, number one. Number two, to say, oh, what can you afford? Well, if he was walking around in the fanciest suits, I'm sure that they would accuse him of taking our dollars and spending it on his wardrobe and being more concerned about that. Listen, this is a no-win situation when you're walking in with someone who is...
From the voters to the people they vote for, MAGA is trash. MAGA is filth. MAGA is scum. MAGA is mildew. MAGA is mold.
Decided that he is going to align himself with a dictating thug.
Okay, so to that end, we know before the exchange what was supposed to happen was there was going to be the signing of this preliminary mineral deal, at least, right? Aiming to end the war, but without Trump committing to any security guarantees. I mean, you say that peace should...
And honestly, the whole deal was... The disguise of the deal was give America rights to your precious minerals so we can bankrupt your company bankrupt your country to help Russia, which that's exactly what that fucking plan is. But the mineral rights wouldn't even go to America. It would go to Trump and his cronies. Like, there would be someone who was donated to him who owned some sort of mining company would get the fucking contract, and the Trump family would get a share of the profits from said contract. And the whole objective is to bankrupt Ukraine to make it easier for Russia to take over. So I'll say it. I've said it a million times. I'll say it a million more times. Thomas Crooks was not a villain. He was almost a hero.
Should not have a price tag, but there are some Republicans, as you know, and the president claiming that, oh, you know what, America is being taken advantage of here. Is there a middle ground we can get to?
There's not a middle ground with this.
There's not a middle ground when one side is telling an outright bullshit lie. How can you find a middle ground with a fucking lie? It is ignorant to even suggest that.
This president, he has no intentions of doing right by, number one, the United States. I appreciate what the former governor was saying. We are in a national security crisis. We have been in a national security crisis ever since, honestly, before he even ran. We know that he had our national secrets stored at Mar-a-Lago. People felt like that wasn't really a big deal. They wanted to compare it to what was going on with Joe Biden. We know that he was showing this to people that maybe weren't supposed to see our national security secrets. We know that he is consistently engaged in questionable deals as it relates to our emoluments clause when he was in the first go round. Next thing you know, his son-in-law was getting a lot of money from the Saudis as soon as they walked out.
Yeah.
And so right now, and
yeah, I mean, and that's the thing. That's why, like I said, MAGA is trash from the bottom down, from the bottom up. Actually, their top level is a bottom. So, but anyway, the entirety, the voters and the people they vote for, they're all trash. They're all filth. They're all scum. And that's why, because the whole fucking reason that whole hair on fire Hunter Biden bullshit started was to distract from the fact that Trump literally openly did with Jared Kushner what they were accusing Joe Biden of doing for Hunter. Like, Trump literally used his position as president to give Jared Kushner and his daughter a phony government job so they could go to Saudi Arabia and secure this fucking multi-billion-dollar deal for the Trump family. So, I mean, my God, if this was the old days, they probably would have hung his ass for treason.
And not to mention, he has decided that his DOJ will not prosecute cases that engage in any type of foreign nefariousness when it comes to getting money. So, unfortunately, we have someone that is occupying the White House. And as far as I'm concerned,
And now, trashy-ass Pete Hegseth, who needs to find his way into the business end of a guillotine himself. I hope he falls in a wood chipper one day. He just fucking ceased any and all monitoring and investigation into anything having to do with Russia and America. Like, he has literally ordered the organization under him to no longer investigate or monitor Russia. What do you think that's for?
he is an enemy to the U.
I mean, this country is literally in every way on the brink of another civil war, and they don't care.
United States. He swore an oath just like the rest of us. But right now, when you are literally putting us at risk, all because of what? Because you want to convince your followers that you should be a dictator too, that you should never leave the White House because you don't believe that elections should take place. I don't really understand what is going on, and I don't know what it's going to take to get people to wake up. We are not living in a safe country when we decide that we are going to weaken our national security by getting rid of those that are watching our nuclear stockpile, by giving everything over to a private friend known as Elon Musk. We are getting rid of all of the inspector generals. And so there's literally a lack of checks and balances all around us. And then we have somebody who's sending his vice president out to offend our allies in Europe. Listen, the way that I used to explain this on the trail when I was campaigning for Madam Vice President is I would say, listen, it's kind of like the schoolyard. When you go to school and everybody knows that your siblings are at the same school, or they know that your cousins are at the same school, then they may not pick a fight with you because they know that if they pick a fight with you, they got to pick a fight with your whole family. But when you're like me, an only child, they may decide to pick a fight with you because they're like, there's nobody that is going to back her up when we get to the playground. Right now, he's trying to put us into...
No, that's just it. I'm that motherfucker that doesn't even know who you are, but recognizes the situation for what it is and steps up in the middle of that shit and says, no. This isn't your problem. This is our problem. Bring it, motherfucker. This is where I look the bully straight in the eye and say, this better be worth it to you. Because it doesn't matter if you win the fight by physically besting me. This fight will end with you missing fingers, missing an eye, missing teeth. So make sure you are willing to lose everything in your effort to win with me. And that is exactly how we should be looking at all of these motherfuckers.
David Remnick is the editor-in-chief of The New Yorker and the former Moscow bureau chief for The Washington Post. Michael McFaul is the former U.S. ambassador to Russia, and they both join me. Now, I can't think of two better people to help us understand what just happened on Friday. Let me start with you, David. I mean, I want to start by just getting your reaction to what you saw on Friday. You've covered how many meetings in the United States, in Moscow, and other places around the world? What were you thinking when you were watching that?
I've never seen anything like this. It's absolutely unprecedented, and carried out, if this goes in the direction that it seems to be going, this meeting will be remembered as a moral and a strategic disaster initiated by the President of the United States and his Vice President. and it had all the uplift and spectacle of a mugging. This didn't happen by accident.
Mm-hmm.
Time for vampire politics. Time for vampire politics. Time for vampire politics. Vampire politics. Time for vampire politics. Time for vampire politics. Vampire politics. Because we love our vampire politics. We love our vampire politics. We love our vampire politics. Vampire politics. There we go. Vampire politics, yeah, baby.
Just get this going. There, ready. We're all set. Now, to begin, tell me, what do you see?
I don't know.
Okay. Try this. Focus on your vision.
Did you feel it too?
Take your stuff. We're getting out of here. We've got a problem.
Call them back.
What's going on?
It's the prince. We must go quickly.
Come on. Damn it. Hurry up.
Calm down. Maybe it has nothing to do with the party.
You know full well I was in charge of it. If anything goes wrong, it's my head on the chopping block. Fuck. Damn it! It took Hazel months to convince the Hartford Chantry to ally themselves with us. So they finally accept, and then bam, a code red. There's never been a code red in Boston, damn it! This has gotta be bad, MM.
Okay.
It's not like you had anything to do with it. I'm sure.
You don't get it. I was in charge of organizing the party.
But security is Jara's problem.
Yeah,
normally.
except Jara is a member of the Primogen. I'm not.
But you're a harpy. The prince will cover you. You know she's always looking for an excuse to take him down a notch.
We'll see.
What do we do next?
When everyone's safe, we move on to phase 2. We clean house.
Did you say this is the first code red in Boston?
Ever since the fall of London, protocol is no longer a laughing matter.
Whatever. They've been harping on that for 4 years now. They took away our internet access. Our smartphones.
It's called risk mitigation, that's all. A code red is an alarm signal that's sent to everyone to say, watch out, we're all in danger. And everyone runs to shelter at the nearest safe house. For us, it's with the prince. It could have been worse.
I'd have preferred worse.
You're not even listening to me.
What do you mean by we clean house?
Getting rid of our archives, our documents, anything that might betray our network and relationships.
What comes after phase 2?
Just pray that it never comes to that.
Come on, tell me.
We run. We leave everything behind and we go into hiding. As far from here as we can.
There's no way I'm leaving Boston. Everything I have is right here in the city. It took me years to build my clubs. I've worked too hard to give it up now.
You won't have a choice. I know you hate coming here. Are you gonna be all right?
What do you think? I know how to behave, Jay.
Yeah, I know. Just keep your cool and it'll be fine.
Ah, my little darlings. You're here at last. The fear that something horrible had happened to you terrified me.
No call for theatrics, April.
The prince asked to see you as soon as you arrived, Amim. I wouldn't dilly-dally if I were you. As for you, Journey, someone's triggered a code red. If anything has happened over there, I'll hold you personally responsible.
You know, back in the day, nobody could bat an eyelash without you knowing about it. You must know exactly what Jay is being blamed for, don't you?
Imem. My dear Imem. I adore you. Really, I do. But darling, please. You're way out of your league here. This alliance with the Hartford Chantry is crucial. The prince is on edge. We can't get through to anyone over there.
What does this have to do with Jay?
She was in charge of the whole thing, for goodness sake. Listen, both of you. From now on, I don't want to hear another word out of either of you. The prince is furious. Journey, you're coming with me.
I don't see why.
And as for you, Hazel wants to see you. Right now.
Ooh. Yeah.
It's gonna be a long night.
Miss Lewis, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you.
Who's she, Caleb?
Mem Lewis.
She smiles like a toreador.
Letters etched in bold right upon her teeth.
What about that bearded guy who's swallowing his bile?
Dejan Siaka.
A Tremere warlock, then?
Keep him at a healthy distance. With a sideward glance, he could make the blood in your veins boil.
Wow.
Is court attendance usually this sparse?
We should have all left by now.
Are you worried about the Code Red?
I'd hate to be Caius right about now.
Why?
He's second honcho of house security. This promises to be a busy night.
I know what you mean. It's one thing to have been told that the Nosferatu don't age well. It's another thing to see it for yourself.
It's by no fault of their own.
Do you think you'll be able to ask the prince tonight if you can embrace me?
No. Now is no longer the time.
And he is your child?
Mr. Beryl Underwood. He is tortured by a demon. We all have one. The beast that preys upon him is a love of money. If someone held a stake to his heart and cried your money or your unlife, he'd ask you for some time to think it over.
It's his greed, then, that cost him your favor?
Everything about him was disappointment. Never forget that the court is a chessboard. We are monsters, and we sacrifice pawns. If you want to be a major piece, then behave accordingly.
But...
Nothing can happen to you here. We're in the prince's house. She must be finished by now. Wait for me. This won't take long.
It's out of the question, MM. I won't let her get away with this.
All right. Calm down, Dijon.
Where's Journey?
What's it to you?
Don't start with me. She was in charge of the party. She has to take responsibility for this.
Leave her out of it.
It's too late for that. Don't waste your time covering for her. She's not a kid anymore. I haven't heard from my child, and no one's able to get through to them over there.
Go on then. Go and save Imani and stop wasting your breath.
There are rules. Need I remind you? We're all stuck here.
You're such a good boy.
You'll never change.
Dijon!
What? Oh, come on, Hilda, she needs to grow up.
Leave us.
I don't need your help.
Mem, please.
Stop calling me that.
I was worried about you.
You still haven't moved on, have you? You're always getting in my way.
Lower your voice. People are staring.
It's rigged. It's always gonna fail.
Do you know what this code red is all about? You're in the Primogen. You must know something.
I'm in the same boat as the rest of you. Apparently, it was from one of Moore's retainers. That's all I know.
Who's that?
Jason Moore. Don't you remember him? He's the human who manages our interests when the sun comes up. He handles our assets, errands with the banks.
What does he have to do with this?
I don't know. It now seems that Miss Hazel Iverson, the mighty Prince of Boston, is no longer on speaking terms with the Primogen. As if now were the ideal time.
She asked to see me. Do you know why?
My best guess is that she'd like to talk to you about Journey, of course. I always warned you that girl was trouble.
Yeah, sure. I've gotta go. Hazel must be upstairs. I'd better hurry.
What about Jara? I haven't seen her.
Councillor Drury is not here.
See, that is one weird thing about this prologue. Like, as they're introducing all the mechanics of the game to you, like the vampire abilities and conversation abilities and all that, as they're introducing them to you, they introduce them as being useless. Because you fell every single one. Like, no matter what you do in that thing right there with Hilda, you fell every time. And it's just like so weird. It's like, here's these really cool mechanics in the game, but they don't work. You'll always lose. So it's like, okay, I'll be sure not to use any of that stuff you're showing me how to use. It was just a really dumb choice the way they did that. Alrighty. Back to the business time. All right.
Nor is Dr. Dunham. Mr. Leto's teams are trying to reach them.
They've all got such long faces.
Nobody's answering?
No. MM.
Sorry, that's not possible.
Hey, Abby.
Hey,
Abby, do you know what's going on?
I'm sorry, but I can't.
Please? I feel like I've been plopped down in the middle of a minefield.
There are rumors about Journey. Rumors about how this is all her fault. Did you know that Jay was in charge of the party?
Shit. I bet she's gonna take the fall for whatever happened.
I don't think she's involved, but we've got to be on our guard.
Yep.
Ma'am, we haven't seen you here in ages now, have we?
It's not like I'm doing everything I can to stay the hell away from here.
Blunt and to the point, as usual. With a bit of luck, your suffering will be over soon. How's business these days?
Why? You wanna invest?
Don't tempt me.
I'm shocked to think you put so much as a penny into one of my clubs. They don't bring in enough for your taste, Beryl.
You're right. I'm not interested in them. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to be alone. I'm waiting for Caleb.
What a shitty night. Hazel must be pissed.
I forgot something.
What the hell could she want with me?
Is everything okay, Mom? Penny for your thoughts?
Nothing, Pumpkin. What were you saying?
You saw pictures again? You're not going back to the Institute, are you?
No, don't fret. I'm gonna stay here with you now.
I don't like it when Richard takes you away.
He's my psychiatrist. He's helping me so I can be with you. Mom has a little trouble sometimes, remember? I see things that haven't happened yet. And I forget others.
Yes, I know. And you have to slumber so you can rest all alone sometimes. But 3 years was too long.
It seemed like an eternity without you.
I missed you too, Mom.
I need my sweet little monster.
Mom? What's going on? Why does everybody look so upset?
I think something serious is happening. I'm worried. I still haven't seen Richard. I looked for him so he could explain, but he can't be found.
So, what do we do now?
I was told to wait here because Hazel wants to see us. There are grown-ups coming, and your mother needs to talk to them.
Oh, then I'll go hide, because grown-ups talk to me too much.
If you want, sweetie. But don't wander off. Go on. Show me what you do to make sure no one spots you.
Okay, here I go.
Leisha. It's been a while.
Hey, MM.
When did you get out?
Just tonight. Hazel wanted to see me.
That means she's extremely worried about the situation.
That or she's a major drama queen.
You shouldn't make light of the situation. Believe me, there aren't many of us who have experienced a code red and survived.
Thanks for the heads up, Professor Bazori. First Siaka, now you. Why won't anybody give me a break tonight?
Maybe you asked for it.
Or maybe if you behaved in a manner more appropriate to the circumstances and our setting, then you'd better understand why everyone is so nervous.
Siaka jumped down my throat. Was I supposed to let him take his nerves out on me? No, I'm sorry. That's not how things work, Bazori.
We must all remain calm and accept any help we can get, even from the most unusual sources.
That's surprising to hear, coming from a blue blood. At least your certainties come from a more solid source than a prophecy from a child of Malkov.
You don't know what you're talking about.
All I'm saying is that whatever the problem is, your hallucinations aren't gonna help us solve it.
And yet, many of the things I saw ended up happening. Quentin King's disappearance, Hazel's rise to power, your breakup with Hilda too. But you're probably right. It's just Hazel and her flair for the dramatic.
Only time will tell.
Good evening, ladies, sir. The prince shall see you now.
At the start of the scene, previously earned experience points can be spent. Okay. Each attribute affects specific list of skills and disciplines. Attributes increase the chance of victory in case of a tie. Improving them also decreases the power cost. Oh. Okay. Discipline, experience points. Passive. Swansong.
Hazel. Delson.
Come in, MM. I wanted to have a word with you.
What can I do for you?
I'm glad you're here. It's been a long time since we last saw each other. Tell me, where were you tonight?
Like everybody else, I suppose. At home, getting ready for the party.
How fortunate you weren't running early.
Why? What's happened?
You know what the Code Red means. There was a breach. This is intolerable. These agreements were supposed to celebrate the power of my court. Instead, I've been made to look a fool in the eyes of my allies. We'll have to increase our diplomatic efforts with the warlocks. Send new emissaries to Osborne.
What's that got to do with me?
Don't you worry about that for now. We have more urgent matters to attend to. We bring Journey to me.
She hasn't done anything. Hazel.
I'll be the judge of that.
What do you want with her?
I have a few questions I need to ask her. If mistakes were made, I need to know what happened. I'm sure that your friend will have a lot to tell me.
Yes, my prince. I'll be right back.
I didn't bring you here just for that. I have something to offer you.
I'm listening.
It's about the Primogen Council. You know everyone who's in it. Beryl, Richard, Hilda. Their support was much appreciated after the disappearance of the previous prince.
Quentin King.
But now, they've become an obstacle. It's been going on for months. They systematically oppose everything that I do. It must stop now. The Camarilla has faced many challenges in the past few years. Many of our strongholds have fallen. I won't let Boston suffer the same fate, but for that, I need loyal allies. Also, how would you like a spot in the Primogen?
What?
You've always taken care of your community, MM, without ever asking for anything in return. It might be time you took a leading role in the community's affairs.
Hilda won't let you do it. She'll never see me as her equal. Being seated next to her child? She'll feel humiliated.
I'm her prince. She will obey me.
She's not gonna like it.
I don't care. What I'm offering is much bigger than all that. What do you think?
I don't know. I need to think about it.
Time is of the essence. You're a businesswoman, MM. I know you'll be up to it, but we'll talk about it again soon. In the meantime...
I know. Jay, I'm going to go see Sylvia first. I need to clear my head.
Do it. You won't be able to hunt tonight. It's better to be prepared. Bring me Journey.
I will.
I have the utmost confidence in you, MM. Do not fail me.
You can count on me. What the hell is going on?
I'm happy to see you in one piece.
Hey, Syl. I'd like some refreshment, please.
Of course, I'll get you a glass.
I was thinking more like a vessel.
Oh, serve yourself. But try not to damage them, okay? They're all I've got left in stock.
I get it, I'll be careful.
I'm right here if you need anything else.
Safe sounds.
Moves from anyone.
Do you think they're...
Now's not the time to be thinking about that. We're not the only ones freaking out. Look around.
Exactly. We've got to keep our wits about us. Got it?
Yeah.
The vessels are over there. Take whichever one you want. Follow me.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh. Okay.
Do you want us to...
Come on. It won't take long.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. If you do, or if you don't release it before the bar is full, okay. All right. Whoever resents your character will learn after a few. Senior resident provides an experience by the master.
Absolutely divine.
All right, Jay. Where are you hiding?
And then there are the palaces, the mosaics,
I
the
know that
gardens,
voice.
and the vibrant youth population.
It must have been busy with the police and all.
They make a lot of noise, but life always finds a way. At night, mostly. At clandestine
I
parties,
know that
swinging
perfume.
their batons.
Jay.
Those young people just want to have fun, and their descent has a delicious taste.
But Jay wasn't just in there. I was just in there, and that was not Jay that was in there.
Victoria!
MM! My little rose!
It's been so long.
An eternity, you mean. And yet, look at you! As splendid as always.
I've learned from the best.
Adorable. How are you? This is a rather depressing night for a reunion.
What about you? You chose a bad time to visit us.
Oh, don't remind me. To think I was so happy to return to Boston after so many years. Ugh, the trip was to be amazing.
Hey, the night's still young. It might be nothing at all.
You're right. Everyone is so tense. It's starting to rub off on me. I hear business is going well for you. Your Black Rattlers are making quite the splash. You can be proud of everything you've accomplished, darling. Your name is on everyone's lips.
Thanks. That means a lot coming from you. I'm really happy to see you again. I wish I had more time to talk.
Is there something stopping you?
You could say that. One of my acquaintances is in hot water with Miss Iverson. I need to help her.
I'm going to give you a piece of advice then. Don't waste your energy helping others. Let others handle their own problems. Their mistakes aren't your business.
Journey is someone I can trust. I can't let her down now.
Is Journey a prince?
No.
Then her opinion doesn't matter. The only individuals who should matter to you are royalty. The rest, they're just for decoration.
Thanks for the advice, Victoria. You've helped put things into perspective.
Oh, yes.
It's only natural. I'll always be here for you, darling. and I hope the feeling is mutual.
You know it is.
Yes,
Wonderful. I'm relieved to see that despite the travails of time and distance, our friendship is still intact.
What are you doing in town anyways? The last time I heard about Victoria Ash, she'd just gotten back to Atlanta.
You know I never stay in one place for long. But to answer your question, I came to do business.
For the agreement, I'm guessing.
You guessed right. I'd hoped to meet up with one of my associates tonight, a warlock I'd sent to Hartford. Unfortunately, he still hasn't made his appearance.
He might still come. The night's not over yet.
Oh, you're refreshingly naive. We'll see.
You knew Boston when it was a Malkavian city. What do you think about the court now?
Iverson has successfully made her mark. It can't have been easy, with Quentin's grip on the city.
Boston was on the brink of chaos when Hazel took over. I don't always agree with her methods, but she gets the job done.
She knows what she wants. I respect that. Our family needs more leaders like her. That would be a welcome change from our usual weather vanes.
I imagine you've met our prince?
Of course. I went to see her as soon as I got to town. I must say, I was surprised that Quentin King was no longer on the throne.
Do you miss him?
Not in the slightest. Quentin had his charm, but he was too unstable. Iverson, on the other hand, she seems powerful, refined.
A true blue blood.
Absolutely. Nobody's perfect.
I've heard rumors about you. Something about a wedding?
Oh yes, my wedding to Tigurius. It was fabulous. We had a spectacular celebration.
Don't take this the wrong way, but I didn't expect that of you. You're so free. Why bind yourself to that lick?
Duty, MM. And ambition.
My freedom for even an iota of power? Thanks, but no thanks.
Do I look bound?
That's the whole idea behind a marriage.
Well, what happened to the love-struck young woman I met in Vienna?
She grew up.
And Hilda?
We broke up a few years back. She wasn't there for me when I needed her. But it's over. I've moved on.
I admire your strength, dear. We are cut from the same cloth.
I imagine you received the alert as well.
Yes, I was with your prince when the message was sent.
Do you have any idea who triggered it?
Alas, I have no idea. Iverson didn't care to share that with me. She knows how to control information.
I'm not even sure she knows herself.
She's going to need answers. I doubt her subjects will wait much longer.
I'm sorry, but I've gotta go.
I understand. Duty calls, but before you leave, I have a favor to ask you. I mentioned my emissary earlier. If you hear anything about him, please let me know when you get back, would you?
I thought I was only supposed to focus on my prince. Have you had a change of heart?
Huh. You're using my own words against me? It's a big favor. I'm aware of that. But I'm a loyal friend, and powerful too. If you can do this for me, I'll owe you one.
Fine. I'll let you know if I learn anything.
Thanks, MM. I hope I'll see you again soon, darling. If you need anything, I'll be right here.
Thanks, Victoria. See you later.
Ma'am.
Can I help you?
I've got to talk to Jay. You haven't seen her, have you?
No, you should ask April.
It's a good idea. Thanks for the advice. Do you still work for April?
Well, aren't you rude? My loyalty is with the court.
Seems like Bosley's leading you around by the nose, though.
She's got some extra responsibilities, sure, but that's it. I have my own agenda.
Mm-hmm. I'm not surprised. I've got stuff to do. See you later. What a shitty night.
Do you think the Code Red will last much longer?
I hope not. The faster I get out of here, the better.
What? And Mem Lewis, the Black Rattler's Rose, is afraid of a handful of politicians?
God, no.
Fine. Let me know if I can do anything for you.
I'm supposed to find Jay. Do you know if she's done talking to April?
Huh. Good question. I saw her earlier, but she wasn't with Miss Bosley. She went into that alcove on your right, but that was a while ago.
I saw who did that, and it wasn't her.
You might want to avoid hanging around with her, you know? I've heard stuff about her.
I know, and it's not true. She didn't do anything, all right?
Fine. Sorry. Did you need anything else?
Miss Iverson has the top floor all to herself?
Yes, that's where she's got her office for hearings, as well as her personal quarters. Miss Bosley is the only one who has access to them.
I heard the prince put together a surveillance unit.
Yeah, the cave. Mr. Leto and his team spend their nights there. It's just below us. But don't even think about going down there. It's only for sewer rats.
Nosferatu.
Thanks for the vessel.
My pleasure. Come back anytime you want.
She called Nosferatu sewer rats.
Yes?
Oh. Oh, okay. Wait a minute.
We can't wait around like this forever.
You're good.
You want to... That's Jay's scarf. Where did you go, Jay?
Through there.
Yes?
I'm sorry about before. I'm just a little edgy tonight.
I know. This isn't the first time we've gotten in a fight over nothing. Your child, Imani, she was there. Still no news?
No. Radio silence.
And Hazel refuses to talk to me.
I spent months kowtowing to those Hartford assholes for this agreement. If she has the info, now's not the time to hold it back.
These Hartford guys, how well do you know them?
Well enough. I won't let things end like that.
You told me you knew the Hartford Warlocks well.
Yeah, some of them. I was in touch with their representative, Deneb. He was supposed to replace me on the council.
You're leaving us?
Not really. It's part of the agreement with the Chantry. Deneb and I were supposed to switch places.
Why was Hazel doing business with them?
She had plans for the blood market in the region. We were meant to be in charge of supplying high-quality blood. They were supposed to take care of stabilizing it, or try at least.
That's nuts. Has anyone ever tried it before?
Never. That's why I'm worried. I don't give a shit about Hartford, but this project is really important.
I understand.
Oh, yeah.
I'm looking for Journey. Have you seen her?
No, I'm sorry. I assume you've already tried her office?
Well, I'll leave
What
you to it.
the hell?
I've got to find Jay.
If I see Journey, I'll tell her you're looking for her.
What was that? Come back here.
Underwood and Fang. Bazori's ears must be burning.
Can I help you?
Yes. That's fine, I'll let him head on in there.
Come on, Imani. Now's not the time for this.
Hey, Fang.
Good evening, Miss Lewis.
Call me a ma'am, please. Did you come with Caleb?
Yes, but he's so very busy.
You didn't happen to see Journey, did you?
I'm sorry. I don't know everyone's names yet.
Keltum and Lazarus. I smell gossip. It's locked.
This can't be happening.
I swear, she was standing there, playing me for a sucker, pretending she just happened to be in the archives.
And what did you say to her?
I played dumb. I said, "As you like, Miss Abigail Nomi." And I left.
What did she take?
A page from a file about an old party that she tore out.
Down.
But why would she need that? Why now?
I wonder.
I hope you didn't forget anything, Jay. Zitkala Saw. Jay always got along well with her sire. Lucky bitch. Her last message to Abigail. The file. I wonder where they put it. That could be of interest to me. I hope you didn't forget anything, Jay. This page was torn out. Battery's dead. I've gotta hurry. I'm not supposed to be here. That must be the card they used to open the archives. These books are gorgeous. Lazarus must have paid a fortune for them. Boston, Boston, Boston. Lazarus knows all of the city's secrets. About a party from a few years ago. It's the one Journey asked Abigail to look at. Here's the connection between Journey's email and the page that was torn out at Abigail's. Journey asked Abigail to meet her in an alcove at the bar. Abigail, we've got to talk.
$9138.
There's a file missing. July 9th, 2019. August 31st, 2019. September 14th, 2019. Someone took the file on the reunification party.
Ooh, hoo, hoo. Uh-oh. History of the Hartford Chantry. Dr. Richard Dunn. Don't trust that.
Can I help you?
Jorah's office is upstairs.
Oh, you again. What do you want?
April, have you seen Jay anywhere?
You can't let her out of your sight for 2 seconds.
The prince sent me to get her.
I can't discuss that with you.
Not that I think in a million years this is what happened, but what if Jay messed up somehow? What would happen to her?
Depends on the mistake. And how bad the consequences were. At best, the prince will be mad. At worst?
Destruction?
Yeah. There's a good chance of that.
You can tell me. My lips are sealed.
The only way I can make sure you don't talk is to keep my own lips sealed.
Fine. I won't insist. If you see her, tell her I'm looking for her.
Yeah, sure.
What attitude? It's a good thing I was careful earlier.
What a disaster.
If Zeus had chosen flower to reign over all others, the rose would be queen. Bosley's looking for answers. Took the elevator to get here.
Why won't she answer?
Yes?
I didn't think I'd see you again so soon. Did you want something, perhaps?
You haven't seen Journey, have you?
She's not here. It would be a shame if you've showed up too late.
You rotten son of a bitch. I don't have time for this.
If you say so. The pleasure was mine, Mem. Say hello to your sire for me.
Can I help you?
I told you I was looking for Jay earlier. And? I found the note she left you. I wonder what April would say if I showed it to her.
You went through my stuff?
Is that all you're worried about?
No. It wasn't personal. Journey was in a panic. She asked me for the pass to get into Jar's apartment.
Did she say why?
Only that she was looking for evidence. I didn't really get it. Let's keep this between us, all right? April's got other fish to fry.
I'll see about that. I'm going to find her. Jara's apartment. That's on the Primogen floor. What was Jade looking for up there?
It's a disaster.
It's right here. Donk.
Oh, great. My shadow. Notes from the Convention of Thorns. A book about alchemy? That's a weird thing to keep. Annals on the First Inquisition. How morbid. I wish I was outside instead of being cooped up in here.
So, what exactly did Hazel want with you?
She asked me to go and fetch Journey.
Ah.
So, you think this is gonna get ugly too?
How is Hazel?
She asked a lot of questions. She was a little paranoid.
She's losing her grip. Be careful.
Why are you telling me this?
This is the first time you've ever been involved in a court intrigue. Up until this instant, I've handled things for you.
And that was fine by me.
If the prince is under pressure, choose your words carefully.
I hate the court. I've gotta go. I've got stuff to do.
Be careful.
Nope. Can't go through there. It's locked.
It looks like one of
Wait,
Richard's
what?
Rorschach tests. In green. Even with the color, I still see the same things always. Blood.
What? She wasn't here a second ago.
The door is locked. The door is locked.
No fucking way. Shit.
So this
What?
is where you've been
Oh,
hiding.
Jesus, it's you. You scared the shit out of me. How did you find me?
You're really bad at covering your tracks.
Are you alone?
What the hell is going on?
Shit, Mem. It's a fucking nightmare. The code red is definitely because of the party.
April told me Hazel was gunning for me. She thinks I'm responsible for this shit show.
So, you're hiding in Rory's room?
I'm looking for evidence. I saw that Jara had the file on the party. It's got all the contracts and stuff in it that will prove I did my job right. But I can't find them.
It was my only shot to defend myself against her.
Hey, slow down. It's gonna be alright. They don't have anything on you, do they?
No, of course not.
I did everything right, ma'am.
I was the one who rented the place. Same as always. Rooftop, away from prying eyes. I met with Richard to organize the vessels. I arranged for limos to be sent for the Hartford Chantry. I went through the same secure limo agency as usual. They're ours, so there's no risk. What the hell could have gone wrong?
I don't know. But there's no time to think about it. Hazel wants to see you.
And she asked you?
It's gonna be fine, Jay. I'm sure you can explain everything.
I'm scared, ma'am.
Don't worry about anything. I'm here.
I'll follow you.
Leisha, it's good to see you.
Be good, sweetie.
How was your reunion with Halsey?
Thank you, Hazel. Your gift was wonderful. You shouldn't have troubled.
You're welcome. We should never have kept you apart for this long.
Good evening, Delsin.
Good evening, Leisha.
How are you feeling?
I feel great. Better and better since I got my little sugar fangs back.
Wonderful.
I haven't seen Richard yet. Does he know I've been released from the Institute?
No, I'm the prince. It was my decision. He is your psychiatrist, but you don't need his permission for everything.
He wasn't at the party, was he?
I'm searching for everyone who's still missing. Don't worry about him.
Thank you.
Leisha, I know I can be frank with you. For 4 years, I have been working to heal the city's wounds. You've already helped me avoid traps in the past.
That was a long time ago, you know? I can barely...
You've helped me to foil conspiracies, make the right decisions for the domain. You're not like the other children of Malkav. Quentin King knew that.
The Mad King. I remember, yeah.
I had you released from the Institute because your premonitions are the most detailed, the most accurate. I wanted them to help me understand the Chantry's hand more clearly before I signed our agreement with them. But this alert changes everything. I need to understand what's just happened. Did you sense anything, possibly about what happened tonight?
I saw images, but they had nothing to do with this party. It didn't make any sense. It was a long, white hallway.
It's a little early for sure, but it's a good start.
I'm sorry, I can't be of more help.
Don't be sorry. There's something else you can do for me. Your discretion can still be of use to me. I need to be sure that none of the members of my council are going to take advantage of the situation.
You don't trust them?
You can never be too careful. You and Delson are the only two people I trust entirely. The members of the council have their council lodgings here. It gives them the impression that they have power, and it means I can keep an eye on them. I'm going to give you the key. Go and see if you find anything that could make me doubt their loyalty. Anything that might make me think there's something in the works.
All right.
Miss Drury burned the midnight oil to make sure this event was secret. I imagine there might be some evidence in the information she gathered. I need it.
All right, consider it done.
You've never disappointed me, Leisha. Please don't start today. Until then, I hope to have found more information. But above all, don't share what we've discussed with anyone. I don't need more gossip.
Can I take Halsey with me?
Of course.
All right then. I'll be right back.
Damn it, I don't believe it.
Excuse me.
No fucking way. Shit. So this is where you've been hiding.
Oh, Jesus, it's you. You scared the shit out of me. How did you find me?
You're really bad at covering your tracks.
Are you alone?
What the hell is going on?
Shit, Mem. It's a fucking nightmare.
Mom, I'm going to Richard's to see if he has my teddy.
Okay.
Come and find me when you're done.
I hope Journey hasn't come looking for the same thing as me.
Password arrival. Okay.
This thing's old. Does she still use it? A log with a list of everything that was checked for the party. Invoices, reservations, rentals. All from our network. It's Journey's. That's what she was looking for.
Yeah.
There are traces, but I can't break that illusion. It's much too strong. Hazel asked me to bring her.
Mm-hmm. What? Oh, wait a minute. Okay, that says password arrival. But hmm. 1841. Ah, Caius. Caius.
Nobody here. I'm going to be able to take a look around Dijon's. Tarot cards. How fun. The Emperor, the Chariot, Temperance. Easy. Dijon is thinking about taking a trip. Just like New Orleans. This is definitely Dijon's place. He must have done a warlock ritual. A bird. Dead. Huh. It's from an animal. And it's still fresh. This knife has blood on it. Well, well. here. He didn't finish his letter. But that'll be enough for Hazel to make up her mind about him.
Hazel's gonna want answers.
This area is reserved for council members. Sorry.
Hazel told me to keep a low profile here. This area is reserved for the prince and her primogen. Shit. Hilda's in her office. She's going to see me. I shouldn't get too close. She might be able to sense me.
Why did you come back? Why? Other than to show that you're doing just fine on your own. If you only knew everything I've done for you. Mem.
Hilda's more concerned with Mem than she is with Hazel. I hope she'll be happy to hear that.
If you watch me grow old, imagine that you'll go on alone without me after I'm gone. Interesting. Kind of sucks. Oh well. Well, I guess he didn't notice that.
The speculative news from... Oh, he's about as fun as his reading material. Ugh, these suits. Barrel's as dead outside as he is inside.
Oh, that is great. That is fucking great. Okay. Okay, now.
Leisha. Restricted access means nothing to you, I see. Make yourself at home. Don't mind me. How am I not surprised?
What doesn't surprise you?
For you to turn up at a time like this.
The prince had me released.
Of course, she needs you. I'm guessing she sent you to spy on the council.
What do you mean?
Tell me, do you remember the last time she pulled you out of your musty hole?
It's just that
You don't remember, do you? You're still having those little memory issues, it seems. And I suppose Halsey's here too.
Of course she is.
The more the merrier.
Don't start with me, Beryl. Otherwise...
Why don't you go out and play in the sun? And let me get back to work.
Work? With everything that's going on. I appreciate your dedication.
Get out, please.
That's all I'm going to be able to find out about him. Hazel's gonna be disappointed. Halsey's waiting for me. I hope Hazel will be proud of us. Richard's apartment. He didn't change a thing, as usual. I see guilt. Richard often asked me.
No, in Origin 13, where the court got us in.
Mr. Teddy. No, he's not there. Where are you, Mr. Teddy? He must be hiding somewhere else.
Nothing. Ugh. It's true that he always saves everything on old media. Only Richard would still use that.
No, he's not there. Where are you, Mr. Teddy? He must be hiding somewhere else.
Search or look inside?
A floppy disk. That's all Richard knows how to use. Maybe I'll find a way to read it.
Yeah, I will. Because I just saw...
Richard always liked masks. Like all children of Malkov.
Asylum word.
No, he's not there. Where are you, Mr. Teddy?
Nothing. Ugh. It's true that he always saves everything on old media. Richard must have had a breakthrough, if Hazel's interested in it. What is he talking about?
Oh, there we go.
No, he's not there. Where are you, Mr. Teddy?
Richard must have had a breakthrough, if Hazel's interested in it.
So, did you find your Teddy?
No, not yet. I'm not sure he's here. What about you? Did you finish your job for the prince?
Yes,
I found something that might be of interest to Hazel.
Does that mean we're going back to see the prince then?
Not quite, Pumpkin. I want to take another look around. You wait for me here, but be good.
I will.
Yes.
Ugh, impossible. It's locked. It looks like one of Richard's Rorschach tests. In green. Even with the color, I still see the same things always. Blood.
Now this was totally unlocked a second ago.
Oh, shit. Locked from the other side.
Bull dookie. Here you go, sweetie.
He must be hiding somewhere else. Are you almost done?
Yes, I found something that might be of interest to Hazel.
Does that mean we're going back to see the prince then?
Let's go, Sugarfangs.
Leisha. I'm all ears.
Everything went all right.
I knew I could count on you. Was Halsey a good girl?
Yes, as usual.
Good. Were you able to find anything interesting in Ms. Drury's apartments?
Yes, there was intel she had gathered on the guests, including those from the Hartford Chantry.
Anything about their regent, Deneb Osborne?
Yes, he seems to be obsessed with memory magic.
Interesting.
I gave everything to Delsin.
Thank you. I'll take a look at it later. Were you able to see or hear anything interesting?
I found Journey in Jara's office.
How did she get in there?
I don't know. But Mem joined her.
It's like there's no security here. But do go on. I want to know everything. What did you see?
They talked, and Mem told her that you wanted to see her. She told her she had to bring her back. Journey agreed. That's it.
Was there anything else?
Journey was going through Jara's desk. She was looking for a file. A record with proof of the precautions she'd taken in organizing this party.
Did she find any?
She didn't find it. But I did.
That's perfect. More than I expected. Give it to Delsin on your way out. I'll take care of it.
Hilda was in her room. She was acting strangely.
What do you mean?
She was whispering things, talking to a picture of Mem.
Touching, but that's of no importance.
At Dijon's, I found a letter addressed to the Salem Chantry.
Did he betray me for the Warlocks?
I don't know. It just said that he's participating in your project, but that he would have preferred an agreement with Salem.
Oh, I understand his recent illusions a little better now. I'm going to need to have a word with him. Go on.
That's all I was able to find.
I knew I could count on you. Thank you, Leisha.
Richard still wasn't there. Were you able to find out anything else?
Yes, one of my servants just came back from his bar, the Red Salon, as that's where he does his research. I had hoped to find him there. But she confirmed that Dr. Dunham had gone to the party early with a few of his vessels. I'm sorry, Leisha.
No. If he had been destroyed, I would have felt it. I have to go find him.
You're the most discreet of all of us, it's true. But we have no idea what might have happened there. It could be dangerous.
I won't be alone. Halsey will be with me.
Of course. And one last thing. Dr. Dunham wasn't the only one there. There was also Miley, my child. Bring her back to me.
Yes, of course. We'll leave right away.
I wouldn't expect anything less of you. Thank you, Leisha.
Okay. Mastered your power spied on that. Okay, first documents. Okay. Well, found lottery. Permission overtaking. Okay, you could have discovered barrel or woods for preoccupations. No, I couldn't have. I didn't have the points.
Come here. Thanks, You've brought me journey. I knew I could count on you.
Jay is waiting in the antechamber. She's nervous. Tell Delsin to go easy on her.
We'll see about that.
Did you need me for anything else?
Not right now, but I will soon. I have one more favor to ask of you.
All right. I'll be waiting in the next room.
Nah.
Delsin.
Zori.
It seems that the Camarilla is in danger. I am at your disposal.
Your sense of duty is a credit to you, Caleb. You haven't lost your touch, I hope. The Code Red is linked to the Unification Party with the Chantry. No one there is answering anymore.
How many of us were there?
Probably a good 20, give or take. Dr. Dunham and our top spy, Jara Drury, were already there.
We might have lost 2 members of the Primogen. What about Hartford? Have you heard from them?
If those dogs had anything to do with what happened, I'll cut their throats myself.
Do you think they might be involved?
I don't know. It's too early to draw any conclusions.
Where do you want to start?
Can I count on you?
You have no reason to doubt me.
One by one, the Ancilai heed the beckoning and go east. You're the eldest in the city now. Don't do this to me. Not now. I would be very grateful to you. And Fang.
How may I be of service?
Go and see Caius. With Jara gone, he's in charge of security. He may have learned something.
You can count on me.
You have my absolute confidence, Caleb.
Mr. Underwood, I'm sorry, but my instructions are clear.
You little shit.
I'm just following orders.
You have no idea what's at stake. My most honored sire, you're wasting your time here.
I'd forgotten about your abject fawning.
I call it respect. It appears that it's something that sewer rats know nothing about. Apparently, Caius feels he's entitled to refuse to see a member of the Primogen. I won't forget it.
This isn't just a courtesy visit. You need him.
Oh, don't worry about me. I always manage on my own. Tell me, You haven't introduced me to your charming protege
This is
yet.
pointless.
Zufeng.
Yes, Zhu Feng. A name
Every
that's as
single one is
delectable
a
as her
failure.
blood, I'm sure. Ah, you're planning to introduce her to the very select club of Galen Bazori's progeny, aren't you?
I hope that the prince will allow me to, shortly.
I hope so for your sake. Who knows? Dear Hazel is so unpredictable.
This is a shit fest. Everything's a failure. Everything's it's like no matter what you do, the game just shits on you over and over and over. Every single thing you try to do is a failure. Everything you fucking do is a detriment to you and hurts you. I mean, all of my characters are getting hindered, but minus 10% for this, minus 10% for that. Like it's my fault when it's fucking rigged. When the stupid fucking game is rigged. So that no matter what you do, you fucking fail after fail after fail after fail. So what's the fucking point? What's the point in having a die roll if it's already rigged to fail? Fucking morons. I wish I could get a fucking refund.